Hey guys, this is a Strato-Fan industrial ceiling fan. There was another name on the tag, and now I can't remember what it was. This one is missing the tag, so I can't check. The other one was kind of faded anyways. It was Strato-Fan and then something else, labeled Indianapolis, Indiana. Seeing these in person kind of confirmed my suspicions that there's a connection between Strato-Fan and HRS. HRS was from Carmel, Indiana. The tags are very similar. Yeah, there's clearly some sort of connection, although I don't know what it is. And this is the first, well, the group of these, there were several of them, are the first Strato-Fans that I've found that are don't have the nut in the bottom. I've been very much looking for the ones with the nut on the bottom, but excited to find these as well because they're quite similar to the brown gold lines that I've been looking for years. A little bit of difference in the motor shape and blade shape and whatnot, but otherwise very similar. They are cast iron as opposed to cast aluminum. Blades are aluminum. There's no current rating. I'd have to check and see what the 1 amp ones actually draw and what the 0.9 amp ones actually draw. But if I had to guess, I'd say these had the 0.9 amp motor. Excuse me, this I believe was the worst of the lot. It covered in white paint. I got most of it off. I didn't try to get it off the tops of the blades yet. A lot of the brown paint was scuffed up. It's clear somebody set it in the concrete. Bearings were both stiff and noisy. I think I've gotten it so it doesn't make noise anymore, and it's less stiff, but it's still kind of stiff. It needs to run on high for a while. Blades were bent. Capacitor was pretty off on this one. I think it was 7 and it's supposed to be 9. One of them was 5 and supposed to be 9, and the other was 7 and supposed to be 9. This one's got a 10 in it. So we'll do the 0 to high first because the bearings are stiff, and let's hope that'll help the rest of the video. So we're just going to hit 0 to high. Okay, it goes up to 0.94. I should start doing that first anyways, because then you know what it draws on high, which is helpful for the rest of the video. And it's staying solid at 0.94. It's not changing. That's interesting. Just went from 0 to 0.94. It's almost like the blades create no drag on the motor at all. It's a huge breeze from it, just right where I'm sitting. Quite a strong breeze underneath it, especially given that it's a curved blade industrial. Let's go back to my vantage point. I'm hearing a little bit of the wet bearing noise from it. I really tried to avoid. It's a gentle breeze from it back here, but it's not as much as a gold line. That could be the stiff bearings. Could also be the later design. I'm getting it in gusts. It's not a steady stream of air. It's definitely not as much as a gold line, though, and that's surprising to me. I wouldn't think there'd be that much difference. One of the blades is still kind of bent. I can see that from here. Yeah, if anything, it's actually less than the Ascension that I tested the other night, or about the same. Like I said, it still could be stiff bearings, although I wouldn't think that would affect much with this much torque. It's clearly got plenty of torque. So yeah, I don't know. That's interesting. I have often pointed out that the older gold lines are not as good as the 80 to 85 ones, and even the current. Definitely the best ones in terms of air movement. That's a very short spin down, so clearly the bearings are still stiff, so we'll consider that a factor. Poor thing. Okay, so we're definitely going to have some trouble getting it started. We're up to 7 microfarads. 8, are we going to go on 8? 0.34. Nope. 9, nope, 10.41, nope. So we're still dealing with 12, 13. Well, that was a big jump. It either needs the bearings replaced or to soak in oil and WD-40 for overnight and then run on high overnight. Neither of which do I have time to do at the moment. If I ever install it anywhere, I will do those things. That's 13. What's interesting is I believe when I was, I'm going to stop it and try again, because I believe when I was working on the bearings, I had to, I did use different speeds to do that, and I believe it started on 10 with no problem. So let's just try it again. But yeah, it's a fast spin down. It's definitely a stiff bearings. And that's with a lot of TLC in the bearings. Nope, it's just not going to start on 10. That's 12.43. Yeah, if I don't currently have a place, I suppose I could leave it here on high overnight, and the likelihood it wouldn't bother anybody. But, just my luck, the one time that I did that would be the one time that somebody else needed to use this space, and they would be like, well, why is there a fan hanging and going? And so that's 12.43, 13.46, 14.48, 15.51. I'm just going to skip ahead to 20.61. $25.68. $30.73. $35.75. $40.78, and we've already seen high. 0.95 now. It's interesting that it's higher now than it was in the 0 to high. Okay, we can do the spin down because that was pretty quick, and we'll hope that it will increase. I do wish I had someplace I could hang it and leave it on high. Perhaps if I just hung the motor from my workbench. Okay, let's try it with the solid state. Oh, it starts a lot earlier with the solid state. Let's try again. I was not expecting that. It's noisy too. I wasn't expecting that either. Now it's not starting early. I guess it was just a fluke before. Because now we're up to 0.34. Eight of the turn, 0.58, definitely noisy. Eight of the turn, 0.75. 8 to turn, 0.87, and then high. Yeah, I might try to figure out some way to just put the motor on the bench and have it run. Really, all I gotta do is hang a J-hook from my bench and then plug it in. So there's no reason I can't do that, and there's no reason why having it run without blades won't be just as helpful. So we'll see about that. Okay, thanks for watching.